Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Thelma's Creations and More, where today I will be sharing with you my first design team project for Studio28E on Etsy. The owner's name is Sherry, and I chose to use the shabby chic pink journal kit on her shop. So without further ado, let me show you what I came up with. I did a journal that is 8.5 inches long, 5 inches across. I choose to close it with some seam binding. I didn't do the bow because I didn't want to fuss with it while I was doing the video. This is the front of the cover. I chose this image because I really liked her face. It was so soft and tender, and I always wonder, what is she thinking about? So this is the front of the cover. This is the spine. It has 2 signatures, 10 pages each. This is part of her digi-kit. I used her digital kit. I used stuff that I had in my stash that I thought went well with the colors. It has some tea-dyed paper and coffee-dyed paper. Don't worry if you don't like coffee-dyed paper, for those interested in buying this journal, because when I coffee-dye my paper, I let it air dry for a super long time. And I mean a long time, to the point where it does not have any coffee smell in it. Because although I love coffee and the smell of coffee, I know a lot of people that don't like the smell of coffee or coffee dyed paper, so that's why I do that. I used a Prima paper pad because it had some roses elements in it. I used some Tim Holtz pieces, stuff that was sent to me in Happy Mail, you know, as well as other things that I found that match well. I do want to say thank you to some people, because I did use some items that they sent me in Happy Mail. I like to give credit where credit is due. And so as I was working on this, I was writing down people's names that had given me things in Happy Mail that I use in this journal, because I like I said, I like to give credit where credit is due, and I want people to know, my friends, my crafty friends, my swap partners that send me items that I do use them. So I want to thank Alexandra L., Lisa Bernard, Paula Richley, Jane Hall, Tina Dawson, Edna Alvarado, Margie Mellon, and my husband for supplying all my crafty addiction money so that I can just go buy what I want. I just had to say that. Okay, let's start with a flip through. The pages from that paper pad, some Pinterest. This comes from the kit. You will find Victorian ladies, roses, teapots, teacups, wonderful lady images. Look at that. Beautiful. I have made some tags, journaling cards, added trims, flip ups. I'll point it out as I go, like this. Like I said, I use stuff from my stash, things that they have given me. Belly band. I'll point out the stuff from the kit. This one came from the kit. Things I had in my stash. Pages are left empty for journaling. This came from the kit. Very pretty. I do print my kits on 110-pound cardstock. Reason being is I like to have options if I don't want to use it as a page. I like to fussy cut them or cut them out and use them as decorations in the book. Ephemera. This one, and this one came from the kit. Look at, very tender image. Just love it. This came from the kit. Birds as well, I forgot. Oh, and there's a special little buddy in here. I'll let you know. I made a paper clip out of the ephemera. Printables from Pinterest. Flip out. This came from her kit. Beautiful. The images are beautiful. They're crisp. The colors were very easy to work with things from my my stash. Very easy to work with and find things with it. This is another item that I cut out from one of the pages. There's 5 ladies. I believe I used 4 in the journal. A flip up. Like I said, I like to leave empty pages, but here and there I will put some stuff in with paper clips. This is a tag. This came from her kit. Very tender image. And so see, I use stuff from my stash. This is a corner tuck spot, and then flip up so that you have more room for journaling. Look at that. Just precious. From her kit. Another one of those ladies from her kit. Just beautiful. The colors, the color schemes, the colors that she picked up and picked for her. This is a paper clip with some trim up there, or lace. Excuse me. That she chose made it very easy to just go through my stash and my crafty stash, my crafty supplies, and pick this up. Pick items that went with it. See the colors? They went well. Another flip up that I made, but instead of putting it with a I think I put it in, yeah, a paper clip, I'm just gonna slip it in. She could also turn it this way if she likes, she or he. Here's that teapot I was telling you about. Some botanicals. No, another one of those ladies. She had them like clustered in a page, but I like the images of the lady so much that I decided to cut them out and use them for embellishments. From her ephemera. The kit has lots of ephemera in it. I did have some stuff left over. I wish I could show you what I had left over, but I have them. I actually put them away. This was from the kit. It has birds with a nest, and it's an envelope, but instead of just using it as an envelope, a flip up, so she could tuck stuff. He or she could stick stuff under here, use it, and hide things there. Oh yes, it had a fairy also. This came from the kit. And then this is another paper clip I made. A little bit of butterflies. See, floral arrangements. Pinks. This came from the kit. A little bit of blues here and there. Here's another teacup. A little journaling card. Library card, I should say. With the lady. Very nice. This is my coffee dyed paper with tea. See the pink? And this is her digital kit. It just went really well. Even the other pink. There you go. See? It has a little bit of shimmer to it. You could tell. Something that somebody had given me in Happy Mail. A quarter check. Coffee dyed paper, folded in half. Put it underneath the thing. Look at the shoes that she made. Made another paper clip. Another flip out. Somebody had sent me this in Happy Mail. I am thankful for. Put it in there because it went great, because it has roses. Love the little rings. Came from her kit. This one's from her kit. And this is a little buddy. She included this with her ephemera. I thought it was so cute. I picked up in the blue of the little ribbon that the cat had around her head, or her neck, I should say. And I put it here. Made a little like a note card. Put it here so that the recipient, the buyer, could journal in it. Made an envelope with coffee dyed paper. Put a journaling card in there. I hope that the recipient or the buyer of this journal will put pages and pictures and mementos and writes in it and shares with it. You know, just, I don't know. That's what I envision for my journals. This came with a kit. Pinterest paper. Look at this image. Just beautiful. And then at the end I also put another pocket. And then here I put my little tag. Thelma's Creations and More. That's me. And Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. some more things to journal in. Now, the spine, let me show you what I did with the spine. I skipped, it is scored here. I'm sorry. There you go. It is scored, and I put it here and here, and in the middle I left it blank. I could have put the signature here, but the reason I did it was because I wanted it, see how it like has a valley? The reason I did that was, let me grab some piece of paper. It's just some cardstock that I have. The reason I did that is because you can jam pack it full, and it gives you more room. Originally, I was going to do 3 signatures, but that's what happened. Like, it was humongous. So, that's why I tell you, I have items left over from this kit, because originally I had done 3 signatures, but it was just way too big. I mean, I like chunky monkeys, as I call them, right? But there was no way. Like, it was thicker than that. And that was before even embellishing more stuff in there, you know, journal cards and stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying I left this blank, because, you know, as you put your mementos in here, as you put your pictures, as you put, you know, letters and receipts or whatever is it that you're going to tuck in your journal, you know, you have room to grow. In the pockets, in the tucks, you have room to grow. And if you wanted to add more paper clips and add more paper and stuff like that, not only do you have room, let me see, where is it, in the middle here, but you also have room here, you have room here. Another thing I want to explain is the cover is plainly decorated because I think about the way you're going to handle your journal. I grab it, pay attention to where my thumbs are. See how it's here? Look at the back. There's nothing. Nothing's going to get caught. You're not going to lift it up. You're not going to put it here. If you're going to put it in your purse, you're going to grab it like this. You're going to put it here like that. Nothing's going to stick. Your jewelry won't get stuck in it. You won't take off something. It won't come apart. That's why I do it like this. The spine is clear also because if you ever wanted to take out the signatures for whatever reason, you wanted to add something, you want to add charms here, you can do it. If I put lace, then it kind of stiffens it, and then you won't have that ability, or you can have the ability to grow, but it will impede it. So that's why I left it blank here, because I wanted, I envision that this journal will be stuffed, crammed full of your items, your journaling, your pictures, you know, yada yada yada, whatever you decide. The reason I did this seam binding closure is because another thing I think of is where you're going to store this, where you're going to put this. You're going to lay this on your desk, it'll be fine like that. You want to tie it up, then you tie it up. If you don't, if you want to grab it, put it on a shelf, you're going to grab it and put it on the shelf, and it's going to sit on the shelf. It will open this way. If it's stuffed to the max, then it will stay like that. But see how it stands up? No problem. If I were to put a lace here, it confines it this way, but then when you overstuff it, it starts cracking here in the spine. So that's why I leave the spine the way I do. In some journals, yes, I may cover the spine, but in this one particularly, I envision that, you know, that person is going, the buyer is going to open it, it's going to stuff it and stuff like that. You're going to grab it, you're going to grab it here. It's plain here, it's plain here, it won't catch on your jewelry, it won't give you a fuss. It stands up, it lays flat. So that's why I did it. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel and seeing my design team project for Studio28E. Thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. And in the description box below, I will link the kit and her Etsy shop. Tell me what was your favorite element. Tell me what I could add to make it even more beautiful. I love it. I like to hear from you guys. Give me your suggestions. Give me what was your favorite thing, what was your least favorite thing. And as always, my friends, happy crafting. Bye.